Hello everyone, I am Landry Cook and welcome to today's free training on the 7-step daily method of operation for building your network marketing or MLM opportunity. Let me change my screen and get to the slides now. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at personal development, content creation, posting and sharing content, developing new relationships, following up with current prospects, vision boards, and gratitude. Before we begin, you need to understand that consistency is key. You have to make a decision that you will be consistent in your daily operations. Remember now that MLM or network marketing is not a hobby, it's a business. So if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you. If you treat it like a business, it will pay you. Ask yourself this question. Would I want me in my downline? Would I like to have 10 more of me in my organization? If your answer is no, then it clearly means you're not doing enough work to grow your network marketing business. Here is another question you can ask yourself. Is the activity that I'm doing now, would a 6-figure or 7-figure income earner be doing it? If your answer is no, then you know that you need to do more. You need to begin to go out and prospect more people. You need to begin to post more content online, which is what we're going to look at shortly. The first element, personal development, is you investing in yourself. Personal development will give you the tools that you need. You can read books, you can watch videos, or listen to audiobooks. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals will guarantee the success that you desire. How many hours per day do you sit down watching TV? Instead of watching TV, why don't you go on a hangout or a webinar and listen to what other leaders are doing to currently grow their network marketing opportunity? If you were down to your last $300, what would you do with it? Would you buy leads or run pay-per-click ads? Or would you invest in personal development of yourself? The best choice is to invest in yourself, as the knowledge learned in personal development can be used over and over and over again. And guess what? This is something that you'll be able to take with you all the time and everywhere that you go. If you have bought leads and you did not invest in yourself, what's going to happen when the $300 are finished? You see? That's why it's very important for us to invest in ourselves. Now understand this, knowledge is not power, regardless of what other people are saying. Lots of people I've heard through the years say knowledge is power. No, it is the application of knowledge is power. For example, let us say you've read 10 books on cold market prospecting. You're just a walking mobile book with knowledge, but there is no power until you release the knowledge that you have inside of you. So you need to apply what you have learned, and that is the first process of personal development. You need to spend 20 to 30 minutes reading a book on personal development, and the first book I would suggest you begin to read is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. This book is based on the principle that decisions shape your destiny. Little everyday decisions will either take you to the life that you desire or to disaster by default. So this book is highly recommended. Let this be the first book in your library for personal development. I also suggest that you read the book before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. You can do both, or you can do in the morning or nights before you go to bed. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because it is important for you right now to begin a daily routine of operation for your network marketing business. We need to reprogram our minds. We need to have a different mindset on how we're going to operate our network marketing business. Remember, it's not a hobby. That's correct. So the first few days you may start out, yes, and then after a while you get back into relaxed mode. No, you have to be consistent. You have to be dedicated, and you're going to say that this time before I go to bed, I'm going to do some personal development. I'm going to read my book for 20 to 30 minutes. So if you choose doing it in the morning and or in the evening, make sure you do it daily. Daily, daily, daily. Excuse me while I get a glass of water. My throat is running dry. Sorry. In personal development, we need to surround ourselves with individuals that want to achieve the success that we also desire. You also need to attend live events and company presentations. Attending live events allows us to connect on a personal level with other leaders and with other new network marketers. Attending live events will also motivate you, because you're going to say, I want to be on that stage one day. I want to be on that stage. I want to be seen on that stage. So it's important for you to go to live events so you can also know what's happening in your company. You will meet other network marketers, and you can, socialize and ask them what is it that's working for you, what's not working for you. Now remember, knowledge is not power. It's the application of knowledge that is power. So you need to implement whatever it is you're learning in your personal development. Content creation. We're going to talk briefly about blogging, which is you having a blog where you post content on a weekly or daily basis. We know about Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Google+, and SoundCloud. Now, I know quite a few of us may have never heard of SoundCloud before. Now, SoundCloud is basically like a YouTube without pictures, without video. It's basically audio alone. Now, I will give you a link later on where you can get more information on SoundCloud and how to blog, how to use Facebook, how to use Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, and other social media sites to grow your network marketing business. Now, if you are a newbie, I would suggest you begin to use Facebook first to post content, because most of us, the average Facebook user, it is stated, has about 300 friends. So what you could do is use your smartphone and record something that you've learned and upload it to your Facebook account. Now, let me give you something that I've done that has helped me a lot. See, I would upload a recording that I did on my smartphone or with my laptop camera, upload to my YouTube and our Facebook account. Then I would now use a software which is free online to capture the audio from the YouTube video, and now add that audio to my SoundCloud account. Now, what this is doing now is giving me footprints upon the internet. Now, let us say I did a YouTube video, for example, that taught how to be a professional prospector. I did one on YouTube, and I copied the audio and uploaded it to my SoundCloud account. I also gave it the same name on my SoundCloud account, how to be a professional prospector. Now, let us say someone is searching the internet and they want information on how to be a professional prospector, and they type in those words. Guess what? More likely they're going to see my YouTube video and my SoundCloud video on the first page of Google. And that's now going to be drawing people to you. Bam! I've got a lead. So there are many things you can do with social media to market yourself as a professional in this industry. development. Record a video or a song or video to Facebook on what you're learning. You can also do a little post. You're going to do this because the ideas will be fresh in your mind. I also suggest to you that you also get a book and a pen and make some notes on what you've learned in your personal development. And also, when you go to webinars and you go to training, write these things down with a mindset that you're going to be talking about this. You're going to be posting these tips online. If you have a blog post, you can post a video along with text on your blog. Now, imagine after 4 months, you upload content daily to the various social media sites. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. After 4 months, after 4 months, you would have over 500 content on the internet. You're now branding yourself. You see, a lot of mistakes a lot of people make in this industry is that they brand themselves more like they brand their company. No, you need to brand yourself. Brand yourself as an authoritative figure. So now when you have over 500 content on the internet talking about network marketing tips, and tricks and things you can do and what's working and what's not working, you're branding yourself as a leader and you're going to be attracting people to you. Here's another valuable tip I've done and it works like a charm. You've now become a successful network marketer. Your team is growing and you're prospecting a lot of people. But what are you going to do when you, let's say, for example, you have a very good week and you sign up 10 people. And now these 10 people are calling you and asking you to explain to them how to manipulate, how to use the company's back office. That's going to take up a lot of your time. So why not record a video using Google Hangout of you using your back office and you talk about how to use the back office. So now when you sign up someone to your organization and they ask about how to use the back office, guess what? You said, here's my link. And you send them to the link. Guess what? When they sign up somebody and the person asks them how to use the back office, they can also send them to that same link. This is also branding you as a leader. Here's another thing you can do. You want your prospects who you sign up in your organization to be doing exactly what it is you're doing. So whatever it is you're doing, you need to teach it to your downline and have them duplicate it, because what you're now doing is duplicating leaders in your organization. You can also create a video of yourself explaining the compensation plan, tips and tricks, steps to success. In other words, if your network marketing company have given you a document or a file about the company and how to grow your organization, why not create a video or a file of it so you can send your prospects and your downline signups and those who they sign up to it to save time. No. And type how to do a Google. And there are a lot of teachers. Now, 30 days free training. To give you a link at the end of this presentation that will give you 30 days access to about 50 or 60 different trainings, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, blogging, SoundCloud, how to prospect warm markets, cold markets, how to close leads, how to create content to upload to your blog, what's working now, how to use Facebook ads, how to create, how to market yourself, how to brand yourself. I'm going to be giving you a link at the end of this presentation that will give you 30 days access to this. Now, I would suggest to you that you click the link, you go to the link that is shown at the end of the presentation and at least choose at least one of the marketing, social media marketing techniques that you can apply to your business. You have 30 days, and I can tell you within 2 or 3 days, you'll be able to grasp it. If you don't know anything about using the internet or social media, give yourself a week, but it's straightforward, it's no fluff. It's pure value that you can use to market yourself, to get leads. There are also the webinars on it and also trainings on how to generate leads. Well, I don't want to go and get ahead of myself. I will talk to you about that later and give a demonstration. But there are various webinars on how to generate leads using Facebook, how to generate leads using Twitter, how to generate leads using Instagram. And just a point, as you can see here in red, there is no pitching to join a network marketing company. We're not here to try to convince you to come on into our company. We're here to inspire you, to motivate you, to develop you. So what you're going to get on this 30-day trial is nothing but pure content. Have a daily goal of how many people you plan to reach out to on a daily basis. Now, let me suggest something to you. Do not say, okay, I'm going to start talking to 20 people per day. No, why not start slow, start low, start with about 3 people. And when I say reach out, you can say, okay, I'm going to reach out to 3 people on Facebook who I don't know. So you can join other Facebook groups, like other fan pages. And when someone posts a question, you give an answer. Do not start your conversation with you pitching your opportunity. No, do not do that. When you're developing new relationships, do not have a mindset that you're going to close them, because you're going to be sounding like a salesman. What you're trying to do is to build a friendship. So it's important for you to build a friendship when you go to socialize on their social media sites. And in my upcoming training, I will show you how to do this also. Developing old relationships. Let me give you a trick that works like a charm, excuse me. You remember earlier on I said to you that you should attend your company presentations. Now, imagine you went to a company presentation and one of the 6-figure or 7-figure income earners are there. When they have come up the stage and they have finished your presentation, what you can do is go and take some pictures with them. And then you upload pictures to your Facebook account, for example. But you're going to put a post that says something like this. Went to an event and met with US millionaire, blah, blah, blah. I got some valuable insight on how to become a successful entrepreneur. Thank you, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Bam, bam, bam. You have now raised curiosity on Facebook with your friends, because they are going to be saying, how is it that you're rubbing shoulders with these millionaires? What is it that you're doing? And you're now going to be curious about your opportunity. Ah, that's a diamond there I gave you a while ago. You did not pitch and say, come and join my opportunity, we're going to make lots of money. No, you posted a picture with you rubbing shoulders with a 6-figure or 7-figure income earner. Your friends got curious and now they are reaching out to you. Now, isn't it much easier that way than for you to be going to spamming your friends and telling them, oh, come and join my opportunity, we're going to be rich, we're going to make a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? Your friends are going to avoid you. There is a better way to prospect, but I will talk to us about that in my qualifying webinar that is coming up. So another thing we need to do is to devote specific time to specific actions. We need to have a game plan or a structure that's set out. For example, where we will say between the hours of 6 o'clock and 6:30, I'm going to reach out to people on Facebook. Or you can say between 6 and 6:15, I'm going to reach out to people on Facebook. Between 6:15 and 7 o'clock, I'm going to be reaching out to people on Twitter. But you need to have a daily routine. This is something you need to do daily. Daily. Not today and then you stop for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. No, you need to be doing this on a daily, day-to-day basis. You have to do it. You have to make up your mind that you're going to be doing that. Sure, you need to ask questions that will show your prospects, and that will what's the word I'm trying to find here now, that will highlight your prospects' problems, but at the same time you're now going to show them a solution, and a solution is that what you're providing for their problem. You also need to track. Tracking is very important. We need to track how many phone calls you're making, how many follow-ups we're doing, how many people are signed up. You see, if we don't track this, we're not going to know which areas are working and which areas are not working. For example, let us say you begin to track how many people you talk to on a daily basis, or how many people you expose your business to on a daily basis. Okay, let me give you a good example about tracking. A few weeks ago, I decided I was going to do a test. I was going to go on the road to pay some bills. The average, it took me about 4 hours to leave the house and do my routine and come back home. But what I decided I was going to do was I was going to make a record of the people that I spoke with, those that I knew and total strangers. So when I left, I went to buy some snacks. And I saw the cashier who was someone that I knew. So that's one person that I know. And then a stranger started to have a conversation with me. So I know I spoke to, sorry, someone that I know, and I've also spoken to a stranger. Anyway, after the end of 4 hours, I tracked and I realized that I actually came in contact with 11 people. 5 I knew and 6 I did not know, which means I had an opportunity to expose my business to 11 people in 4 hours. So we cannot say that there's no leads. No, we just need to know how to look and how to talk to people, how to qualify them, and how to prospect them as a professional. Now, if I didn't track this, I would not realize the opportunities that are out there. Now, let's go deeper with the tracking. Excuse the noise of this chair. Let's go deeper with the tracking. So if we are tracking the people that we speak to, and we're tracking those who we follow up with and get them to watch a presentation. And then when you're looking over your results over the week, let us say, for example, in a week you got 20 exposures, you spoke to 20 people, 15 of them said, when you call them back, they said they're going to look at the video. And then after they look at the video, you call them back, you realize, you're tracking, you realize nobody's answering the phone. This is going to tell you that there's something wrong with the video. That is how important tracking is. Now, what about you have spoken to 20 people, but when you spoke to 20 people and you call them back, they don't answer the phone. It then means that there's something wrong that you're doing in prospecting them. So that is the importance of tracking. We have to track. I mean, I track those who I talk with, that I know beforehand, that I don't know. I track the follow-up phone call. I track what happens after I send them to a video. You know, I track what happens after the video. It's important to track because you're not going to be able to know. For example, we know that, excuse me, Weight Watchers, Olympic trainers, what do? They track their progression. They track how they're doing. The Olympic trainers track the diet of their athletes. They track their progression. They track their weights, you know, all those stuff. Weight Watchers track what? Calories, the food that they eat, the drinks that they drink. So trackers are leaders. So we have to have a mindset as of now we're going to be tracking. Remember, network marketing is not a hobby. It is what? A business. Or a vision book. I prefer vision book because something you can carry with you. To the left is a vision board. To the right of your screen is a vision book. Now, the vision board, you can't take that with you if you're on the road or when overseas. Vision book is something you can carry with you. You see, what happens that we are most of the times we're motivated by pain and negativity. Success, you have to a little differently than the average person. Fighting we don't want, You have to now focus your mind or train your mind to focus on the things that you do want. And vision board, or better, the vision book comes in hand. So you take pictures of things, pictures of places that you want to go, things you want to achieve, and you put it in your vision book. And these are things you're going to be focusing on a daily basis. I'm a full-time pastor, and this is a biblical principle in the book of Habakkuk. It says, write a vision and make it plain. So get a vision book today. Go through some magazine. Take out some pictures of things that you want, places that you want to go, things you want to achieve, maybe a house, maybe a car, maybe an exotic vacation, but begin to build your vision book now. This will keep your mind focused. Because when you feel like quitting and you look on your vision book, you're going to be motivated and you're going to be saying, no, I need to accomplish, I need to see these visions come to pass. Now, the advantage of the vision book or vision board is that, as I said before, you can take it with you. You can take up pictures and put pictures inside there without ripping things out. So make up your mind that today, yes, at any of this training, if it's still daylight or the stores are still open, you're going to buy a little folder and you're going to build your vision board. Daily gratitude. We need to learn to be grateful for the things that we have. We also need to be grateful to others that have reached out to us to help us to achieve what we already have. So we can send them a text message or a message by social media or phone call, but we need to reach out to people who have helped us in the past. Because guess what? Being grateful, showing gratitude will keep you focused and realizing that others have helped you to where you are right now, and it provides a sense of wanting to give back to others, which means you're going to be wanting to give back what? Value. So be grateful. You are here. You can hear this audio, so you have something to be grateful for. And guess what? When you begin to show gratitude, you're going to be surprised at how many other people are going to be gravitating towards you. So it's very important to be grateful for the things you have. Now here's a bonus tip. You want to learn how to generate free leads? I will give you this one before we wrap up. What you see here is a picture of a sign that I did. It's about the same dimension as a real estate sign that you see in front of a property for sale. Sorry. It's a bit psychological. It says, earn $300,000 per year from home. Don't believe it? Don't call. I put your number on it. Now, I created this sign and placed it on a major road. Now, you have to check out what the laws are in your country in regards to putting advertising on public roads. So I put the sign on the roads in the morning and had somebody, I could pay a man some small money to put the sign out in the morning and take it back up for me when the major traffic is finished by 12 o'clock. The first week, I got an average of 6 calls per day. The second week, I got about 3 calls per day. And by the third to fourth week, I got about 2 to 3 calls every 2 to 3 days. That's leads. So in 1 week, I got about 30 phone calls. They were calling me. No. What happens when the calls start coming in? It's very simple. You find another location and put the sign there. If you have a friend or a family member that has a business, a shop or a store, you can also ask them to put a sign in front of their store so that when people are walking by, they will see it. Another neat trick that does wonders also is that you could buy a post-it note, get a stamp with the same information, and stamp a few pages of the post-it note. So when you go to a doctor's office or you go to a library or you go at school or college or wherever you go and you see a magazine or a book, guess what? You open the book and put a post-it note inside there. Bam! That's another lead you will get. That's a residual lead. That's what you're getting. Now, to go even further, when I go into the library and look at those books on personal development, go to books that talk about finances and planning for your retirement and put some of those post-it notes inside there, you'll be getting leads. See, so you can actually get leads on a regular basis now. Imagine if you had 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 of these signs all over town. Would you be able to handle leads? I will teach how to use YouTube and LinkedIn, teach about blogging, how to use the various social media sites to generate free leads. It will also give you access to other webinars, with tips and tricks on what is working. Please be sure to go to my blog, www.iamlandrycoke.com, and sign up to receive daily emails updates from me. If you're interested in getting access to that free webinar that's coming up on how to code prospect people, just send an email to that email address at the bottom of your screen, and you'll be notified as soon as possible of my upcoming webinar. I am Landry Coke, and if you found value, I am LandryCoke.com. Thanks for watching this webinar, and have a wonderful day, and see you at the top.